Here comes the boy.
I need you to do me a big favor. Please, can you do me a favor and watch TJ while I run to the bank?
No problem.
I'll be right back. Look, do whatever Uncle Pete asks you to do, okay? Be good. All right, thank you so much. If you need anything, just call me, okay? See you.
All right now.
Very shocking allegations of child abuse against Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. A new lawsuit against the comedians have accused the comedians of sexually abusing two child actors during the filming of a skit.
Comedians Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being sued for allegedly sexually exploiting two minors. The plaintiffs were 7 years old and 14 years old at the times of the alleged incidents.
Ladies and gentlemen, usually I don't do this. Usually I don't come on screen. If you're familiar with the show, Go to Smoke, I typically do voiceovers. But under these circumstances, I had to come on camera to let you guys know exactly how I feel about what's been presented to me lately. And that is the video that Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears did that was supposed to be a skit that would bring awareness to child molestation pedophilia. The problem with the video is very disturbing. For those who have seen that video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. YouTube has banned the video, and thank God. And we appreciate that YouTube has done that. For the ones who have not seen the video, let me just jump into it and break that down for you as to what happened in the video. So here's this mother that Tiffany Haddish plays, and while playing this character, she's dropping this kid off, and of course she's representing that mother that doesn't really care about the kid and really is still trying to live their life. Okay, cool. We understand that there's mothers out there that do that. Cool. But she leaves him with her uncle, who is clearly a child molester. And then he goes on to molest the little boy. Now, it's not in the video that's what happened, but clearly you can tell by the tone of the video that that's what happened, right? Because at the end of the molestation, the little boy is looking at the grown man, and he's looking at him with the eyes of somebody who's interested in something more than just sitting on his lap and hearing a bedtime story. He's interested in something else. So many things to unpack about that video. First, starting with, who's this little boy's mom? In real life, I don't know what kind of check they cut you. I don't know if you were doing it for the views, for the clout, but you are a piss poor example of a parent. Because what you did, ma'am, is you sold your child out. And we're supposed to protect our children. I, for one, do not have kids. But while watching that video, I could not help but feel a disgust in the pit of my stomach. It made my flesh crawl, and then my heart started to beat for that little child, knowing that they have you as a parent. This little boy was bouncing up and down like he was riding somebody. This little boy was laid on the ground with his legs spread out into the camera. Couldn't have been no more than 8, 9 years old. And you're supposed to be a mother or a father. I don't know what the situation is, but I'm calling for, somebody need to call CPS and get them involved in your life, because that little boy needs protection, not views. But let me get to Aries Spears. I understand what you say you were trying to do, but have you ever thought that somebody watching this video might actually be a child molester? And you made it easy for him by exposing this little boy, by having him show his body and act in a way that we shouldn't have to see on camera. It shouldn't exist nowhere in the world. But have you ever thought maybe that you were doing something that was helping a molester or somebody who struggles with that illness by giving them something to watch? Not only that, dude, you ugly, bro. Let's just call it what it is. You look like a raccoon. You look like a fat, out of shape skin discoloration, raccoon. Now that that's out the way, we'll get back into the more serious problems that I have with you. Brother, I'm talking to the man in you. Before you were a comedian, a washed up comedian that you are today, before you were the losing bum person that you are today, you were a man. And man to man, I can't respect you anymore. Aside from body shaming Lizzo and the things that you had to say about her, I can't respect you anymore. I understand dark comedy, but if it sacrifices exposing a young child to the world in a way that he should not be exposed and would not be exposed had you not have had this dark ideal of what was funny in your head. And I'm going to say this. By virtue of you being able to put that skit together, we need to question you. Because there's an old saying that jokes mimic life. And it's funny because it's true. Something is wrong with you. Something deep down on the inside of you is wrong. Because my mind doesn't think that something like this would be funny. No, my brother. And I'm calling for the world. Anybody who has decency within them. Anybody who has children that they love and care about. I'm calling on you to bring some justice by bringing this man down. I want everybody in America, everybody in the world who is watching this video right now to boycott anything that you see here that has Aries Spears' name on it. He needs to be canceled, just like the man who was playing in the background, that R. Kelly. You need to be canceled just like that, because again, for you to be able to think that that was funny, that suggests that something is going on in your mind and the world doesn't need you around, especially not on a platform that you can put these sick, disgusting thoughts out for the world of you. That brings me to you, Tiffany Haddish. Sister, I've championed you. When the world was going against you, I was one of the ones who said, yo, give the young lady a chance. When Cat Williams was talking about you, I thought he was hating. When Common left you, I said, oh my God, what's wrong with Common? She seems to be a good woman. But now I see that I was completely fooled by you. I don't know what's going on in your career, and I don't know why you would join yourself, be in concert with a washed up comedian like Aries Spears. But let me tell you something. When you get down and you lay with dogs, you get fleas. And I know you itching. I know it's bites all over your body because you sold yourself out. And the question is, why? You didn't have to. So I'm also Miss Tiffany Haddish. I am calling for the world to boycott you. Because for the people who are watching this video, we look at you in the same light that we look at Aries Spears. Because guess what? You were in that video too, ma'am. We got questions. Y'all need to give some answers. And I ain't talking about no politically correct bullshit. I'm talking about the answers from your soul. Again, anything that y'all see that has Miss Tiffany Haddish, boycott it. We don't want these people representing us as a whole. And with black people, we don't want you representing black people. Y'all have too many people that listen to you. You can affect too many different people, and the message that you're putting out and the way you're going about doing it, we want nothing to do with it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my take on it. I'm talking to the man in you. For those viewers, I'm talking to the woman in you. I'm talking to the father in you. And I'm talking to the mother in you. And I'm talking to the human that lies on the inside of your heart. Boycott this trash and boycott those trashy people. This is Dapper Dave, and that's my take.
Hip Hop Alliance Magazine.